What's up, Beast Dome Nation? I thank you for joining me here today on the preseason Beast 2020. Very grateful for it, and I'm very confident that once you start to hear my information, this is a place where you belong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the NFC West. You can get all of the rest of my teams for free. Just send me an email, and you'll be ready to beast your league. No questions asked. Year after year, that's all we do. I really dedicate myself to making sure that happens. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the NFC West with the Arizona Cardinals. Cliff Kingsbury bringing back Kyler Murray, of course. What's different, there's no more David Johnson, but in comes DeAndre Hopkins. Now let's first talk about just the Cardinals offense as a whole. Their offensive line, they had injuries last year. They're healthy now. They got good guys. They got Pugh. They got Humphreys. They got Sweezy. Like, these are guys that have been formidable offensive linemen. So their offensive line, as long as they stay healthy, Kyler Murray's going to have time. That's no problem at all. His weapons this year are dangerous. DeAndre Hopkins, one-on-one, no one can stop him. Like, you got to double team him. So if you double team DeAndre Hopkins, that's going to leave Larry Fitzgerald in the slot pretty much wide open. I mean, of course, they're going to have someone guarding him, but Fitzgerald one-on-one, that's a tough matchup. You just throw the ball in his body and he'll catch it. And then you got Christian Kirk on the outside running those deep routes. There's a lot to be excited about. Don't forget their new tight end, Dan Arnold from the Saints. Last year, Jared Cook was the Beast Dome preseason beast. I got this from a client last year. We'll see if it shows up. It is a Jared Cook autographed jersey. Client sent that to me. He's been a Beast Dome tight end the last 2 years. Very sick gift. Dan Arnold, I actually liked Arnold a lot, but of course, you know, he's not going to see any playing time with Mr. Jared Cook ahead of him. So the passing offense is going to work for Arizona. The running offense, that's going to work as well. I've been writing about Kenyon Drake being a superstar for so many years, even when Brock Osweiler was the quarterback for the Dolphins. And now he's on the Cardinals offense that's going to be scoring points. And what I really like about the Cardinals offense is that they run a ton of plays. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle. I don't believe any team ran more plays than they did. And the great thing about Drake is that Drake can literally bust out any run for a long run at any moment and make his entire fantasy day. So the Cardinals are going to be running a lot of plays. Drake's going to be getting the ball a lot. DeAndre Hopkins, he's going to have a lot of receptions this year. I mean, 110 easy, 120 probably pretty easy, because what makes Kyler Murray great is that he's great at throwing those quick 5-yard out patterns, those 3-yard, 4-yard, 5-yard. And yes, that resulted in some horrible fantasy games last year. I believe it was 5 games or 4 games with not one touchdown pass. So DeAndre Hopkins is going to help improve that offense. Now let's talk about the defense.
I am great. Championships, awards, testimonials. Year after year, Beast Dome delivers beast draft strategies on a level of its own. Are you sick of losing in fantasy football leagues? Sick of experts who pretend they know what they are talking about when they don't take the time to watch every snap of every game, every season for the past 10 years? All they do is read you box scores and stats with nothing but an empty sheep brain. No expert has more awards, more championships, more testimonials, have made their clients more money in the fantasy sports industry outside of Beast Dome. For the first time ever, the draft guide is 100% free. Team by team breakdown, rankings, analysis for every position, a beast draft championship strategy for all leagues, and so much more you would never get from another fantasy website. Don't be a sheep, be a beast. Go to beastdome.com and